Hey everyone, it's Yumi. Today for Yumi time, it's gonna be a really serious topic that's bothered me for about a week now. If you watched Miji's rant, it talks about some of the topic that we're going to discuss today, and if you watched our Sunday video, it's also on there. If you haven't watched them, don't worry, I'll link them. Miji's rant here and last Sunday, random Sunday here. So watch them. If not, it's okay. Then we'll talk about it today. For this video not to be so long, I'm not going to read the whole letter and I'm not going to say her name, but she is someone I know from a church I used to go to. I'm not going to say her name, nothing like that. And I'm not going to read the whole letter because a lot of it's just Bible verses. I'm just going to read little bits and pieces of the letter to you. If you haven't watched my coming out video that I did about, I want to say a week or two ago, and if you haven't seen it, I'll also link it down below in the description. So I came out about almost 2 years ago as pansexual. And it was a really long and hard road for me personally to come out to my family, to my friends. Even to this day, I struggle with some of it. So let's just jump right in. And sorry, I bite my nails when I'm kind of nervous. This is really a very sensitive topic and I struggled really hard. So let's just jump right in and do this. So, excuse me, I'm reading from a letter, so if you keep seeing me look down, I'm going to read it. I'm not going to say her name again, so I'm just going to start off with the letter. I'm not going to read all of it. She's just saying that, you know, she missed talking to me because we used to chat and stuff. She watched my coming out video and she couldn't be silent. She's not a Bible expert, but pretty much she believes homosexuality is wrong. She pretty much categorized homosexuality with murderers, liars, gossipers, rapists. I mean, I promised myself I wouldn't cry. I'm so sorry if I do start to cry. Then she jumps in with Romans, and I told you I'm not going to read all of it because a lot of it's just Bible verses. Then I'm going to read this little section right here. What does that mean? If something feels right to me, does that give me license to pursue it without guilt? I don't think so. Verse 30, if you're wondering what verse that is Romans chapter 1 verse 30, says plainly that those who practice such things deserve to die. Deserves to die. I couldn't get past that. One little sentence right there. Deserves to die. I'm sorry. And then she goes on to talk about that it breaks God's heart. That, you know, and then she just goes on to talk about the terrorist ISIS beheading Christians. Hitler had 6 million people slaughtered. And she goes on to say there's hope, and there's hope in Jesus. He forgives all things and wants us, and then goes back to more Bible verses. And then it talks about how no matter straight, gay, bi, pan, liar, cheat, murderer, gossiper, promise breaker, we all need Jesus. He can wash us clean and help us to live for Him and honor His word. Then she goes on to say she's a sinner too, and goes on to more Bible verses. And then that she'll be continuing praying for me, and and see what Jesus wants for me. He wants to restore, heal, and delight in you. I honestly couldn't get past that. Those who practice such things deserve to die. Sorry. Oh, I promised myself I wouldn't cry. If you haven't already known by watching my videos, I struggled really bad with depression and suicidal thoughts for years, since about middle school. And that really got me just thinking and dark thoughts. And before I get onto that, it took me about, I got this letter Friday morning when I was at work. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, today's Tuesday. I am recording a day in advance because tomorrow, you know, I have a lot of things going on. I'll talk about that later, and I'm not going to have time tomorrow to record a video, but it took me about 5 days to respond to that letter because I didn't know what to say. I sent it to Miji because I was really upset. I was at work and I was crying, and so I sent it to her. She came up there and, you know, hugged me and told me it's gonna be okay. Things hurt worse when it's someone you know. If it's a stranger making comments, it doesn't matter, but when it's someone you know, I feel like it hurts worse. So it took me about 5 days to respond to her, and I responded to her this morning, and this is the letter. I'll read it to you. If I say blank, it means her name's in there, and I don't want to say her name, so blank. It took me a long time to figure out what to say to your message. First, I want to say that I respect your right to freedom of speech, but I think you're wrong. Second, you made me think about killing myself. Made me think that maybe you're right and God does hate me and I'm better off dead. You put me in the same category as liars, murderers, gossipers, mostly the same things as rapists. I thought you knew me better than that, but I guess I was wrong. Do you think I'm such a bad person, blank? In the years that you have known me, do you really think I'm hellbound because who I love? The God I know and love loves me so much and does not judge me. Am I wrong about God? Does God judge and hate us for how he made us? I know you think that it's the devil, but does this devil really use an innocent love against us? Is this what Christianity is all about? Condemn, judge, hate? I fought against this for years because I knew that I would lose friends and family. I tried hard to make all these feelings go away, but in the end, I was putting myself in a hole and losing myself. I'm not a bad person, and I don't think God hates me or wishes me dead. Maybe other people do, but the God I know doesn't. And if you're right, and on Judgment Day I'm bound to hell, at least I have lived and loved someone no matter the gender. I decided to take you off my Facebook so you won't be offended of anything I put on my page. You can't throw Bible verses at something you don't understand and fear. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to have a wonderful life. And maybe one day I could put my faith back in a Christian... Sorry guys. I could put my belief back in a Christian faith. You may think you're doing the Lord's work, but it's just turning me and other people away from God. I wish you all the luck in the world. And I hope and pray that one day I open your eyes to the hurtful words you have sent me. Sincerely, Zamora. Yeah, it took me 5 days to write that to her because the first day I was really upset, and I was just really upset, and I had to bring my thoughts together to figure out what I wanted to say and if I wanted to say something. Because if you've seen Miji's rant, you know me and Miji handle things different. She confronts. I don't. I bottle the hurt inside of me. She has wrote me back since I sent that to her this morning. I haven't, to be honest with you, I haven't read it. I might read it and the description say, to guys, to be honest with you, I just don't think I'll read it. I just don't think I would. I already deleted her off my Facebook. I mean, I'm not saying she's a bad person. She is not. She is a wonderful, wonderful person. But what she wrote me really hurt. And what I wrote in the response letter back to her is the honest truth. She made me think about killing myself. She made me think that if God really does hate me and think I deserve to die, maybe I do deserve to die. But that's stupid thinking. It's stupid because I don't deserve to die. I am a great person. I am such a great person. And if you can't get past my sexuality to understand that, then you're missing out. And I don't want you in my life anyways. I don't even know, like, I'm not gonna cry. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I struggled really bad with that mentality that God hates me, but I don't think God hates me. God loves me. It's people who judge and hate, but God doesn't. Yes, I'm struggling with my Christian faith, but that does not mean that I don't believe in God. I believe in God, and I believe He loves me. Sorry. I'm not saying all Christians are like that. Not all of them are. They're not. I have some very, very Christian friends who support me 100%, who still write me to see how I am. Again, I say, you know, when it's strangers making comments, it doesn't hurt as much as if it's a friend or somebody considered a friend. There's another Christian friend of mine who I love her dearly. She is one of the women that I respect so much. She's one of my role models. There's only a couple of women that I look up to, and she's one of them. When I first came out, me and her, our friendship struggled. It's starting slowly to build back up, but she pretty much told me maybe I needed counseling. Maybe that's what's wrong with me, because I was raped at a young age, that I don't trust men, and maybe that's why I turn to women. I don't think so. Yes, I was raped, but that doesn't mean that I hate men. It doesn't. It just means I'm cautious, not just against men, against women, against anyone I don't know. I'm cautious. I don't like to be touched in a certain way. I don't like to be touched when I'm sleeping. But when she said I needed counseling, that's another thing that really hurt. So I guess what I'm just trying to say is nothing is wrong with you. Nothing. Nothing at all. Your sexuality does not define who you are as a person. You are a great person. An amazing person. If nobody else can see that, I can. I think you're an amazing person. I'm happy to say that I have people who have my back, who love me, who are angry in my behalf. I'm upset, but I'm not angry. I can't be angry. I can't. I can't let that take over my life. I started make an appointment to see my counselor again for depression, and this just really just put me in a dark place. I'm hopefully be back to my happy self, but for right now I'm just really down, and I'm tired. And I'm not tired physically. I think I'm just so tired mentally. But I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be fine. And I'm not just saying that. I really believe I'm gonna be fine. No matter which gender I end up falling in love with and being in a relationship with, it does not matter. It shouldn't matter. But people making it seem that it's so important, but it's not. Why is it so important? Why? So, I'm not gonna cry, but I want to say that I love you guys, and thank you so much for watching my videos, watching me and Miji. and everything. This is like a diary. This is like us talking and someone listening out there. People listen. Sometimes in our everyday life, people don't listen to us. But I know y'all out there. And I want to thank y'all for listening and for being part of our lives. So let's just stop. I'm not going to cry about that. I'm done talking about that. So I guess I'm practicing for my first performance, which is Saturday in Jacksonville, Florida. Sorry, Jacksonville, Florida. I'm very nervous. It's my first performance and I am pretty much really scared. So tomorrow after the gym with my trainer, we're going to practice until we get it. I mean, we've been practicing for months and I feel like I got it. I want to make sure I have the timing down right. So I'm really worried about that. So send me your positive energy this Saturday because I am petrified of actually people seeing me dance. But I need to get over it because I love it. I really love it. It makes me feel sexy. It makes me feel feminine. So, I mean, that's all really that's been going on with me. Nothing else but, you know, what happened. But other than that, this week has been going smoothly so far. And I hope it goes smoothly. it goes smoothly the rest of the week. So, I'm just going to end it here. And I love you guys. And if you are not subscribed to us, please subscribe to us. Please, 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 please. We would love to have you part of our family. Click the link will be somewhere around here, this area, if you want to subscribe. And I will see you Sunday for Random Sunday with my love, Miji. So, again, guys, there's going to be links down below if you have thought about suicide. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. People love you. Even if you don't think it, you don't feel loved, people do love you. And again, we have made a Facebook page, so I'll also link it down below. Write to us. Comment down below. If you feel lonely, comment, write us, whatever. We would love to hear from you. You have a friend in us, and we love you. So, gosh, I'm such an emotional mess today. I love you guys, and bye.